Subscribe my channel and press bell icon to get all notification.
Hello students, as you know we are discussing about plant kingdom and now let's start the classification of plant kingdom. We will now discuss about the first division of plant kingdom, that is Thellophyta. So let's start with Thellophyta. Thellophyta is the division of plant kingdom which basically included algae. इस किंगडम इस डिवीजन के अंदर जो इंक्लूड किए गए हैं वो है एल्गीज. ऑल द एल्गीज आर इंक्लूडेड इनटू दिस डिवीजन थैलोफाइटा. थैलोफाइटा नाम के बारे में अगर हम बात करते हैं, द मीनिंग ऑफ द वर्ड थैलोफाइटा मींस thallus word is come from the thallus means undifferentiated. So these are the organisms which are undifferentiated organism जिनके अंदर roots, stem, leaves ये body part differentiated नहीं होते, thallus like structure present होती है. These organisms are included under this division, that is Thellophyta. So let's discuss about some general feature of this kingdom. After that we'll discuss about the classification of algae. Algae और Thellophyta, these have thallus like structure. Thallus हम पहले भी बात कर चुके हैं. The structure in which the body parts are not differentiated means यहाँ पे पता नहीं चलता root, stem, leaves etc. body parts के बारे में. So this kind of structure is known as thallus. So they have thallus like structure. Second thing, that they are eukaryotic. All the algae which are included into this Thellophyta, these are eukaryotic. So all the organisms are eukaryotic organisms. They are chlorophyllous, means they contain chlorophyll. The pigment that is present here, that is the chlorophyll. Chlorophyll यहाँ पे present रहेगा, and because of the presence of chlorophyll, all algae are photosynthetic. So we can write they are photosynthetic. Photosynthesis करेंगी, photosynthetic है, and they are autotroph. They do photosynthesis. That is a very important characters of algae. Algae do total 90% of the total photosynthesis. जो जितना photosynthesis अर्थ पे हो रहा है उसका almost 90% amount जो है वो algae cover कर रही हैं. And by doing this photosynthesis, they do a very important role into the aquatic फूड साइकिल और फूड चेन की अगर हम बात कर रहे हैं एक्वेटिक एनिमल्स की, वहां पे बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट रोल एल्गीज का है. दे आर द चीफ प्रोड्यूसर्स, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट कंपोनेंट से फॉर्म कर रही है और एक फूड चेन का सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट प्रोड्यूसर का रोल प्ले करती है एल्गीज, बिकॉज दे आर फोटोसिंथेटिक. नेक्स्ट थिंग, दे आर क्रिप्टोगैमिक. क्रिप्टोगैमिक मींस क्रिप्टो मींस हिडन. अगेन यहाँ पे इनके जो 6 ऑर्गन्स हैं वो हिडन होते हैं, पता ही नहीं है कि किस तरीके से रिप्रोडक्शन हो रहा है. पहले की जो साइंटिस्ट को इसी वजह से इन्हें नाम दिया गया था क्रिप्टोगैमी. दे आर इंक्लूडेड इनटू द ग्रुप क्रिप्टोगैमी बिकॉज द सेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शंस आर नॉट विजिबल. किस तरीके से हो रहा है, सेक्सुअल ऑर्गन्स आर नॉट विजिबल. Next is non-vascular. Non-vascular means vascular tissues are not found in this organisms. They are unicellular. अगर हम इनकी सेलुलरिटी की बात करते हैं, मोस्टली दे आर मल्टीसेलुलर बट सम एल्गीज आर यूनिसेलुलर. कुछ यूनिसेलुलर भी हमें मिलेंगी. यूनिसेलुलर का अगर हम एग्जांपल देखते हैं लाइक क्लेमाइडोमोनास, स्पाइरुलिना, वी कैन राइट इट क्लेमाइडोमोनास, क्लेमाइडोमोनास and spirulina. These are the some algae which we can say that these are the unicellular algae. Rest all most of the algae are the multicellular. Next thing, they aquatic. The habitat is aquatic. They live into the water. Water could be the marine water or fresh water. दोनों तरीके के वाटर में रहेंगे. उसके अलावा they can be found on the moist stone. Moist stone पे मिल सकती हैं. They can found on soil also. Soil पे मिल सकती हैं. They can found on wood also. Moist wood पे भी मिलेंगी. तो जहाँ पे भी moist places है वहाँ पे algae grow करती हैं. Even they can be found in the association with fungi also. Fungi के साथ भी association में मिलती हैं. And their association with the fungi is known as lichen. इसे हम क्या बोलते हैं? This association of algae with fungi is known as lichen. So they can live with the fungi also. Fungi के साथ भी मिलेंगे. Next thing, they can be live onto the or they can be survive onto the animal body also. यहाँ पे important example है, that is the sloth bear. Sloth पेयर दैट इज द एनिमल, ये एनिमल है जिसकी बॉडी पे फर होती है और उसकी फर के ऊपर एल्गीज ग्रो करती हैं. So this is the means about the habitat of the algae where they can be found. Now cell wall की बात करें that we know that all the organism of the kingdom Plantae they contain cell wall and cell wall is cellulosic cell wall. So similarly the cell wall is made up of cellulose and reserve food. जब photosynthesis कर रहे हैं तो reserve food होगा. The reserve food material that is mainly is starch. Starch is a reserve food material which they and these algae store food in the form of starch. So this is about the general feature of the algae. Now let's discuss about their reproduction. As we know that their sex organs, they are not visible but their sex organs are one cells or cell organs जो होते हैं इनके वो वन सेल होते हैं, एक सेल के ही बने होंगे एंड दे आर नॉन जैकेटेड, कोई जैकेट नहीं है. इन दी लेटर और डिविजन्स लाइक ब्रायोफाइट में हम बात करेंगे वहां पे हम बताएंगे कि जैकेटेड होते हैं बट इन दी algae the sex organs are non jacketed. So here I am writing that these are non jacketed. Now let's discuss about the reproduction in algae. तो बात करते हैं algae में मिलने वाले reproduction की, because they can reproduce by different ways. They can reproduce by vegetative reproduction, they can reproduce by asexual and sexual also. So let's discuss about the reproduction. Algae can do reproduction by vegetative means और vegetative reproduction भी algae में मिलता है. Vegetative reproduction में mainly they do reproduction by fragmentation. Mainly they do vegetative reproduction by fragmentation, in which the body part divide into the or break down into the different fragments. Body parts जो है वो fragments में divide हो जाएगा, pieces में divide हो जाएगा and each piece will give rise to a new individual. हर एक जो new individual बनेगा वो उन pieces से ही बनेगा. Like the example of such type of reproduction you have seen in this Spirogyra. Next, sexual reproduction. For sexual reproduction, they form some specific type of spores. The spores which are formed for the sexual reproduction are zoospores. So zoospores formation के through यहाँ पे sexual reproduction होगा. ये जो zoospores है, again these are the same type of spores जैसे हमने fungi में पढ़े थे. Zoo means which can move. So these type of spores are the motile spores and they can move with the help of flagellum. तो यहाँ पे इनमें flagella present होगी. फ्लैजिलेटेड स्पोर होते हैं और इसी फ्लैजिला की हेल्प से ये आसानी से मूव कर सकते हैं. दे आर मोटाइल, दे कैन मूव. zoospores and sexual reproduction is also seen in the algae. For sexual reproduction, यहाँ पे sexual reproduction भी कई तरीके का मिल सकता है. It can be formed as isogamous. पहले हम isogamous की बात करते हैं. Isogamous sexual reproduction होगा. Anisogamous भी हो सकता है. Anisogamous or it could be oogamous. It could be oogamous. Isogamous reproduction where the spores, the gametes, sexual reproduction, it means the gametes will be involved and the gametes do fusion for the sexual reproduction. तो यहाँ पे जो isogamous हम बात कर रहे हैं reproduction की, इस reproduction में जो gametes बनेंगे, these gametes are similar in their structure and size. They have similar type of structure. Similarly, structure-wise, they are similar. That's why we are calling it isogamous. तो size जो होगा वो same होगा. The same type of size. That's why isogamous. Whereas anisogamous, in this type of reproduction, the gametes which are formed, they are dissimilar in their size. यहाँ पे जो size और physiology के basis पे अगर हम बात करते हैं, they are dissimilar. तो यहाँ पे similarities नहीं होती gametes के अंदर. Whereas in the oogamous type में जो spores form होते हैं यहाँ पे one spore which is large in number or big in size, बड़ा होता है size में, बड़ा होगा, large होगा size में and it is non-motile होता है. One is large and non-motile or we can call it static also. It remain at one place, static. Whereas the another gamete is small in size and it's motile. Another one is small and motile. दूसरा होगा small और motile. This type of spores or this type of reproduction is known as oogamous type, जहाँ पे एक गैमेट जो है साइज में बड़ा है और एक ही जगह पे फिक्स रहेगा, जबकि दूसरा जो गैमेट है वो साइज में स्मॉल होगा और मोटाइल होगा. It will come closer to the this bigger one or this larger one gamete and do fertilization, do fusion. तो यहाँ पे fusion जो होगा वो इस तरीके से हो रहा है. So these are the different types of reproduction: vegetative, asexual and sexual. Sexual can be done by isogamous, anisogamous and oogamous. तीन तरीके से sexual reproduction हो रहा है. Isogamous जहाँ पे size wise similar type के gametes formation होगा, whereas in the anisogamous the size are dissimilar, and in oogamous one gamete is larger in size and it's remain fixed at its position, it's static, whereas another gamete is small in size and it's motile. So this is about the reproduction in algae. Now let's see that some important algae, which important uses of algae. Let's see where algae are useful for us. First, we can call it that they are the chief producer. As I already told you that they do photosynthesis, and they do photosynthesis in such a large amount that they are considered as a chief producer. So they are chief producer and form basis of for the food cycle of all aquatic animals. पानी में रहने वाले जो एनिमल्स है उन सब के लिए जो फूड का सोर्स है, these are the algae, the basic जो प्रोड्यूसर का काम कर रहे हैं एक्वेटिक ऑर्गेनिजम्स के लिए वो algae ही हैं. Next important use is that they are used as a food. They can be used as a food. The specific algae like Porphyra, Laminaria and Sargassum, these are used as a food. We can directly eat these algae as a food material. So they are used as a food. Next important role is that they are used or they can be used as a protein supplement. प्रोटीन सप्लीमेंट, जहाँ पे भी किसी की डाइट में प्रोटीन की कमी हो जाती है और if any person require the large amount of protein, then they can intake the specific algae as a protein supplement. आज के टाइम पे मार्केट में भी इन algae से बनी हुई टैबलेट्स आती हैं जो प्रोटीन सप्लीमेंट का काम करती हैं. And the important algae which are used as a protein supplement is chlorella and spirulina. Chlorella or spirulina, these algae are used as a protein supplement, and these algae are also used by the space traveler. जब space में जाते हैं travelers, कोई भी जा रहा है, then it can use these algae as a food material to get the nutrition. Next, algae are used to obtain the agar. Agar is a chemical compound which is used in a many laboratory experiments to grow the microorganisms. इसको water में dissolve करते हैं, then it's make a jelly like substance on which we can easily grow the microorganisms. तो ये जो agar है that is also obtained by the algae, and this is very important. This one is very important to learn, and this one also, इन दोनों के भी नाम आपको पता होने चाहिए. This is also very important for protein supplement. And this one, Gelidium and Gracilaria, these are the two algae by which we obtain agar. So you have to learn these names. These are very important according to your exam point of view. So these are the uses, some important uses related with the algae. Now let's see how these algae are classified. Algae are mainly classified into three classes. तीन classes में यहाँ पे divide किया गया है. The first one is Chlorophyceae, second Phaeophyceae, and third one is Rhodophyceae. These are the basis of different types of pigments and different types of colors they have. Chlorophyceae, these are the algae which are green in color. These are the green algae. So they are considered as Chlorophyceae. Whereas Phaeophyceae, they are brown colored algae, and the Rhodophyceae, they are red in color. They are the red color algae. These Chlorophyceae, they are here the examples of this member of this class is given. These are the example: Chlamydomonas, Volvox, Ulothrix, Spirogyra, and Cara. These are the example of Chlorophyceae, means these are the green algae. Whereas the members of the Phaeophyceae are Sargassum, Fucus, Laminaria, Dictyota, and Ectocarpus. These are the brown algae. Whereas the red algae, the examples of Polysiphonium, then Porphyra, Gracilaria, and Gelidium. These are the members of the brown algae. So we can call these algae are brown algae. Here, let's see these two algae. These are very important. I'm repeating it again. These two algae are very important because we obtain agar from these two brown algae, that is Gracilaria and Gelidium. So this is about the classification. These algae are classified into three classes: chlorophyceae, pheophyceae and rhodophyceae, and we will discuss about all these classes in detail in our next video. So keep watching, keep studying and keep learning. Thank you.